Today, we're looking at 10 lesser-known facts about the Notorious, Conor McGregor, that might completely change the way you see him. He was an apprentice plumber and hated that life. Before fighting full-time, McGregor worked as an apprentice plumber in Dublin. He has spoken about long, exhausting days, getting up early, doing physical work, and feeling like that future was not for him. The shocking part is not just that he quit. The shocking part is that he quit before he had real money or guaranteed success in MMA. Most people wait for safety. McGregor bet on himself before the world believed in him. He became a double champion before the UFC. Most fans remember McGregor as the first UFC fighter to hold 2 UFC belts at the same time. But what many people forget is that he had already done the double champ thing before joining the UFC. In Cage Warriors, he became featherweight and lightweight champion. So when he arrived in the UFC talking about taking over 2 divisions, it was not just trash talk. He had already done it once. He beat Max Holloway with a destroyed knee. In 2013, McGregor fought Max Holloway, and people often treat that fight like an early career win. But here's the crazy part. McGregor injured his knee during the fight and still managed to win a dominant decision. Later, it was reported that he had torn his ACL, and the injury kept him out for months. So when people talk about McGregor only being a striker, remember this fight. He had to adjust, wrestle, control positions, and survive with one compromised leg. His Notorious nickname has a troublemaker origin. The nickname The Notorious sounds like a marketing masterpiece, but McGregor recently explained that it came from his younger days when he was known for getting into trouble. His coach even had him saved in his phone as Trouble. Over time, that image evolved into Notorious, also influenced by McGregor's love for the Notorious B.I.G. That is why the name fits him so perfectly. It is not just a fight nickname. It is basically his whole personality in one word. His whiskey deal made him richer than many elite athletes. McGregor did not just make money from fighting. He became a business monster. His whiskey brand Proper 12 was launched in 2018, and later a majority stake was sold in a deal reportedly worth up to $600 million. Forbes estimated that McGregor personally made around $150 million from the sale. That means one of his biggest wins did not happen inside the cage. It happened in business. Mystic Mac was not just luck. McGregor became famous for predicting exactly how fights would end. The most legendary example is Jose Aldo, where he predicted a fast knockout and then finished Aldo in just 13 seconds, the fastest finish in UFC title fight history. But the Poirier fight in 2014 also helped create the Mystic Mac myth. McGregor said he would crack Poirier, wobble him, and put him away early. Then he did almost exactly that in the first round. He trained movement drills that many fans laughed at. Before some of his biggest fights, McGregor worked with movement coach Ido Portal. Fans laughed at the strange drills, crawling, balancing, touching hands, moving like an animal. But McGregor's whole fighting style was built around timing, distance, rhythm, and unusual movement. Whether you love it or hate it, he was not training like a normal MMA fighter. He was trying to become unpredictable. His boxing roots started long before Mayweather read. Many casual fans discovered McGregor's boxing when he fought Floyd Mayweather, but McGregor was boxing long before the UFC. He trained at Crumlin Boxing Club as a kid, and that is where a big part of his famous left hand was born. His MMA style was not just wild aggression. It was boxing timing mixed with karate distance, taekwondo kicks, and MMA confidence. After the leg break, he admitted hitting rock bottom. After his horrific leg break against Dustin Poirier in 2021, McGregor's career and public image went into chaos. Years later, he admitted that he had hit rock bottom and that he had disgraced his position multiple times. That is a rare thing for a fighter like McGregor to say, because his whole brand was built on confidence and invincibility. The shocking part is this. The loudest man in MMA eventually had to face the quietest opponent, himself. Conor McGregor is not just a fighter. He is a walking headline, a businessman, a showman, and one of the most unpredictable characters in combat sports history. In the first part, we covered his rise from welfare money to UFC superstardom. But the McGregor story goes even deeper. Here are 10 more crazy, funny, and shocking facts about the Notorious. Conor McGregor, that many casual fans don't know. He started boxing because of bullies' scheme. Before the UFC, before the money, and before the trash talk, young Conor McGregor started boxing at Crumlin Boxing Club when he was around 12 years old. And one of the reasons was simple. He wanted to defend himself and build confidence. So the same left hand that later destroyed Jose Aldo in 13 seconds was first developed by a kid who just wanted to feel safer and stronger. He played football before fighting became his life. A lot of people think McGregor was born only for fighting, but as a kid, he played football for Lourdes Celtic. Imagine if things went differently. Instead of knocking people out in the UFC, maybe he could have been chasing a football career in Ireland. But luckily for MMA fans, the cage got him before the football pitch did. His parents wanted him to have a normal job. McGregor's parents pushed him toward a more normal and stable life. That is one reason he started a plumbing apprenticeship. But Conor did not want a normal life. He wanted something huge. And that is one of the craziest parts of his story. He walked away from the safe path before he had proof that fighting would make him rich. His first amateur MMA fight ended in a first-round TKO. McGregor's first amateur MMA fight happened in 2007 when he was only 18 years old. And what happened? He won by first-round TKO. That is almost poetic, because years later, his whole superstar image would be built around fast finishes, pressure, confidence, and that killer instinct. Even at the very beginning, the signs were already there. He was not always a one-punch knockout artist. Today, fans remember McGregor for the left hand, but early in his career, he was more experimental. He used kicks, movement, awkward angles, and even grappling more than many people remember. The famous boxing sniper version of McGregor came later, when he became more polished, more confident, and more dangerous with his timing. His tattoos became part of his intimidation brand. McGregor's look changed massively during his rise. Early Conor looked like a young Irish fighter. Later, Conor looked like a superstar villain from a movie. Beard, suits, sunglasses, gorilla chest tattoo, and tiger tattoo. Whether fans liked the tattoos or not, they became part of the brand. He did not just fight like the Notorious, he looked like the Notorious. His biggest weapon was not only power, it was timing. Many people say McGregor had crazy knockout power, but the real secret was timing. The Jose Aldo knockout is the perfect example. Aldo rushed in, McGregor slid back, planted his feet, and landed the left hand at exactly the right moment. It was not just power, it was distance, patience, and timing under insane pressure. That is why McGregor's famous line, "Precision beats power and timing beats speed," became one of the most iconic quotes in MMA history. So that were 20 crazy facts about Conor McGregor. He was a football kid, a young boxer, a plumber in training, an injured fighter, a businessman, a loyal teammate, and sometimes a walking controversy. But that is exactly why people still watch him. With McGregor, it was never just about the fight. It was always about the story. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and tell me in the comments, is Conor McGregor the greatest superstar in MMA history, or just the most controversial one?